at the gym, at the grocery store, wherever I go, the number one question I get is, how long is this non-summer going to last? It has been cool. It has been rainy every day. Well, I looked into my crystal ball, and unfortunately, I don't think that you're going to like my answer, because it looks like we are going to keep this wet pattern going. It's going to be wetter than average as we take you from August all the way into October, with the wettest part of the state looking to be the southwestern corner, but all of the state expected to be wetter than usual. Now, typically during this time frame, we get over 5 inches of rain. This means we'll likely see even more between August and October, and it doesn't stop there. It's also going to be colder than it should be August through October. So if you're wondering how long this wet, cool pattern is going to last, well, at least for the next next 3 months. But going even further, it looks like this pattern is actually going to last through the entire winter and into the spring. So get used to more rain and eventually more snow, which, hey, if you're a skier and snowboarder, not the worst thing in the world. That means we'll have a little bit more snow to play with in the winter, but obviously something that we'll keep on tracking. We are going to track a bit of a wetter day tomorrow. Starting off in the morning, we'll have a mixture of clouds and sun, clouds thickening up through the early afternoon. We'll start to see a few storms popping up across the high country right around lunchtime. Taking you into the early afternoon, those storms are going to begin to spread a bit farther toward the east. They'll pick up a bit of intensity too. Could see some bursts of heavy rain up in the high country through about 3 o'clock. We'll have to wait a bit longer though to see those storm chances sliding over the I-25 corridor. Storms tomorrow for the lower elevations are going to be spotty at best. They're going to be very hit or miss, so most areas aren't going to see anything. But we could see a few storms moving around the Pikes Peak region, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Could also see a few storms for southern I-25. Storms will continue to push out across the plains through the evening and into the late evening, and it's going to be across the far eastern plains where you see those areas of yellow, where we could see some stronger storms capable of producing hail along with some gusty winds. So that's something that we'll be monitoring closely tomorrow. Any storm that develops, though, is going to wind down and get out of here by about 9 o'clock. Temperatures tomorrow, thanks to a cool front that's going to move through in the morning, they're going to be slightly cooler than they were today, which means we'll be below the triple-digit temperatures in Pueblo and La Junta, but we're still going to be in the 80s and 90s, so it's still looking like a very toasty afternoon. 87 degrees will be your high temperature in Colorado Springs tomorrow. We'll hit 95 in Pueblo with mid-upper 90s across the southeastern corner of the state. We're going to drop the temperatures a bit further as we head into the weekend. We're going to kick up the chance for storms also on Saturday. A 30% chance for storms on Saturday, a 20% chance for storms expected on Sunday. Does this mean your weekend is going to be terrible? Absolutely not. Just if you want to get out for the hike or maybe spend some time by the pool, pick up the morning hours. It's going to be during the afternoon when we'll see that best chance for storms. 10% chance for storms expected on Monday, and we'll keep that daily chance going all the way through Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, looking to be the coolest days of the next week. In Pueblo, 95 tomorrow. We'll keep it in the low 90s over the weekend, so again, slightly cooler, but not cold by any means. 96 degrees on Monday. We'll dry it out. 80s are expected Tuesday and Wednesday. In Canyon City tomorrow, 91. We'll have a 20% chance for storms in Canyon City on Saturday. We'll keep 90s in place Sunday into Monday. We drop it back into the 80s Tuesday and Wednesday. In Teller County, pretty much looking for a daily chance for storms here over the next couple of days. But the storms are going to be very typical for this time of year in the sense that they'll pop up during the afternoon, they'll stick around through the early evening, and then they'll get out of here just in time for you to grill up your hot dogs and hamburgers or whatever else you have ready for the grill this weekend. So don't anticipate any severe weather here over the next couple of days, but stick with us. We'll keep tracking it.
Quick movers.
We like that.